far. They are. I know. Yeah, that is about right. Take your what?
Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's
Man, how's it raining in Wisconsin? You got, come on.
Taking on another team from the Big 12, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I don't like this environment here. 50 degrees, raining. We're from Tallahassee. We ain't used to this.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else.
Don't be reaching that ball out.
Because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's going to show up in this one today.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball.
Does the weather really affect throwing that much?
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really miss. Quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see that.
No, he ain't.
Like that.
They'll leave it with him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that play out.
Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening.
Exactly. I'm glad you guys are caught up.
As well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive.
Dude, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me see if I can get him in here.
Second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves
Yeah, you just gave Clayton an idea. He just messaged Hayden in Discord, I can play when you're at work.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense.
How are you hurt on a running play that doesn't involve you?
We'll take a break to check him out. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise.
Get across. Yeah! We're in!
Touchdown Seminoles!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good.
See, ass.
7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return.
Oh, there's Bub.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Badgers offense will have its first possession of the game.
That's kind of cool.
Matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best?
It's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him.
And the ball goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Back to pass.
This is not an ideal start for this offense.
Look where he's coaching.
Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
The give to the lone running back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Yes.
The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice.
Why do you think it's like set at 15.5 or whatever I set it at?
Out of there, he ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now
A 1 play?
with a 7-0 lead.
A 1 touchdown, my bad.
Takes a handoff. It's Gibson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Here comes the heat.
No.
There's a fumble way behind the line.
How do none of you fat bastards get the ball?
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Get the shoot.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much
Way to be there.
A whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
I haven't played them before, so.
Take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Snagged in the middle, it's Wall. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to break it.
Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Man, I cannot believe how hard it is to throw.
Nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder, but with snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
Yep.
This crowd
The only thing will just be getting all the others.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Oh, linebacker.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Handoff to the single running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Let's go.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. The Badgers send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for...
Oh, don't get hurt.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll have an opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put...
Oh, he's got some space. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Slings it downfield. It's incomplete, and I tell you,
Man, this is crazy. I can't throw. Like, period.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
With the catch, it's Wall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. Quick strike complete. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Noles have this offense rolling. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know pressure is on the way.
Nobody's open.
Pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Knocked off the
back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this is the third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to pound their way in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Sperry.
Oh no.
They brought the heat and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go, and this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Grab near the sticks, it's Wilson. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover.
And he takes it in
Wow.
to score. Touchdown, Knowles. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offense.
What's the score?
25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that.
Zarek has the ball?
Defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
What I got to do for that?
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks,
Yeah.
and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
It's complete to the
I got out of bounds.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line.
Oh, really?
Listen to this play. Oh, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far from the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half.
What is the flag?
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense, I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach. You know,
ooh, hang in there. Ooh.
Usually he takes me in the game.
And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar in the right corner. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap
Are you up?
the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
No.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Well, they've fixed the onside kick, so I'll never get one again.
First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
Yes, sir.
Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Touchdown, Florida State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
There we go.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Dang, what was it? 4th and what?
They have to worry about this guy running the football. They've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Finds the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Complete on the comeback. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Is it 21-17?
This receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field.
Don't you have the ball now?
Just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
There we go,
He's going
dude.
to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make it
2 of you guys and you don't block.
Maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, babe.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need.
Oh, good catch.
We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Glenn. All kinds of room to throw This offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Rush is on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Finger set.
Heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes
Is that halftime or 3rd quarter?
That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. And off to Jones. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 40, there he goes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Let's go! We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fighting
there we go.
Defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
We're talking about controller, right?
They just keep firing. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
I mean, it always works for me.
There will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here.
No,
he makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The run to the right. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do
that's it.
Down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last
I think I
play.
put in the
2nd and
60s.
10. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship, and winning a national championship